This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
I love Ben Riley. We need a new drop for 2020. I'm sorry, fellas. Not going to 20.
I dropped the ball. I had one I was going to use. It was you going Peter.
Pumpkin eater?
No, it was just Peter. So what do you like better? I love Ben Riley or Peter.
I'm going Peter.
I'm sure you would. Welcome back to the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil, and joining me as always is
the amazing Lilith Hellfire.
Oh, amazing. Not bitten by radioactive.
Over on a Friday night.
The amazing, spectacular Lilith Hellfire, bitten by a radioactive bottle of rum.
I think just the cranberry juice is radioactive.
You never float your boat. But yes, so again, welcome back to year 2 of Ultimate Spider Cast.
You were warned. You were threatened. We're doing another number 1.
Better than number 2, isn't it?
I don't know, man. You get to sit longer and play your damn Angry Birds.
Oh, good Lord. Anyway, yes, we're going to talk about today another number 1. Peter.
Take a deep breath. It's a long title.
Oh, that's my favorite, the long titles. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1.
No, not the flashback issue, the actual number 1. Just in case you're confused.
That's right. And I didn't do my homework because again, I'm reading this in trade, so.
The Essential Spider-Man.
Yes, the Essential Spectacular Spider-Man, I believe, yes. The Essential Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. So, let me look this up real quick, see the month and year here.
Oh, I got you, buddy, if you need it. It is December 1976.
Oh, December 1976.
December's a good month. I don't know if 76 was a good year. I don't think Philip was born yet, actually.
Nope, 78. So yes, this is older than myself even. The country's bicentennial. Yes.
Good old GC writing. We got some Sal Buscema art. He also did the cover. So, there's that.
Conway, you.
Yeah, I've shortened it to GC. You like that?
The blonde killer.
Poor Philip and his grudges.
No, that's all right. I mean, Gwen's no Mary Jane. That's okay. Anyway, so yes. So Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1 from December 1976. Twice stings the tarantula.
First issue, collector's edition, by popular demand. Spidey stars in an all-new action series.
Look at this.
And tarantulas don't actually sting; they bite because they have fangs. Just saying.
Well, his fangs were in his toes for some reason.
I know.
Wouldn't that make walking kind of awkward?
See how he's walking on the cover
with 2 big spikes. Well, he's
not even trying to hurt somebody. He's probably just trying to get to the bathroom.
He's like stabbing the wall.
Yeah. I love how it's like okay. So yeah, we kind of open and he's at this like thing. He's at Empire State University taking pictures of like the Vice Chancellor Lansky.
Yeah.
Who's making like budget cuts or whatever because the mayor's office controls that. I don't think that's how any of this works, but I don't know New York. New York's a weird place, man.
Well,
especially in the 70s.
Well, it'll be a while until they mention this. I believe it comes up in Spectaculars. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, but Edward Lansky eventually is revealed as the supervillain Lightmaster.
Yeah.
Who we discussed way back on the Quantum Zone when we covered the Marvel team up with Spider-Man and Quasar. Scroll way down.
Way down. So, like, Pete's really bored with this.
It's a Monday morning.
And then Spider-Man's just like, this Lansky guy. It's not that bad, too, you know? And then some international terrorist attack.
Which,
and I was like, oh yeah, the 70s were full of that kind of stuff.
I mean, I get he wants to get a good angle, but did he really have to wear his Spider-Man costume to take pictures of the Vice Chancellor?
He's addicted to the costume. Like, I don't know if you figured that out.
I know.
In these early years.
Why?
He was such a nerd and a dweeb before he got the costume that he just, like, that's why he wears it under his street clothes, you know? It's like a whole thing with Peter.
Why didn't Jameson pay for pictures of me to take pictures of myself?
Exactly. He's like, if I didn't need the money so bad.
So, yes, this isn't a Bendis issue. So, yes, the action begins on page 2.
Get ready. 7 issues for something to happen. Get ready.
Next episode, yes. So, yes, Tarantula comes, him and his amigos come racing in. And the Vice Chancellor's like, who are you people? What are you doing?
To paraphrase an old gag, this is a job for Spider-Man. Oh, my freaking goodness. What is even going on right now?
So, yes, of course.
I didn't know you were allowed to see meta in the 70s. I didn't know.
Conway was smoking some good stuff.
All right, snorting. Hey-o.
Oh. Anyway.
I words, actual things.
But yes, Spider-Man swings down and thinks, I haven't seen the Tarantula since he teamed up with the Jackal. Amazing Spider-Man 148. Which I love, you know, I guess it's so new to have Spider-Man to have a second book. All the editor's note says is the immortal Spider-Man 140. Doesn't even say amazing, just a Spider-Man 148.
Yeah.
Oh no! And look who's also in the crowd. Flash and Mary Jane, because I guess these two were dating for 5 minutes.
Of all the rotten coincidences.
Because. Yes, I'm sure. Yeah, I know he's going to school here, but I'm sure talks of budget cuts would really enthrall Flash Thompson.
Oh, if Mary Jane's there, you know.
I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
Oh, baby Joe Manganiello.
And then I just love the Spider-Man hits the ground. And he's like, oh no, all the coincidences. Flash and Mary Jane are here. Oh, I better take out the Tarantula before Mary Jane gets hurt. Screw Flash.
Basically.
Yes.
Now, if I could just avoid getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel every day I get in my car. It's fine. I can relate.
Oh, yeah, you're an accident magnet, yeah.
Wait, you called him Taranti? Like, that's not gonna stick, homie. I'm sorry.
And it almost looks like he's trying to tap dance when he, like, tries to hit Spider-Man with those spiked toes.
Yeah.
And of course we have to throw that accent in there, so he can't call him Pig. It has to be Peeg.
Exactly. I was just like, Peggy Carter where?
And I don't know how many times. I swear every issue for, oh my god, it went into the 90s. Every time Tarantula shows up, you know, either Tarantula himself or someone had to mention how he was trained to be his country's Captain America.
I know.
I'm like, wouldn't you say your country's Spider-Man? And Spider-Man's dodging. It takes more than gymnastics to make a super fighter, Taranti.
Like, stop trying to make that happen. It's like fetch. It's not going to happen. Stop. I got to keep him off balance by striking at his male ego? What?
Which I guess is...
What is going on?
Which I guess is located in his jaw.
Verbally and physically.
Because he decks him with some...
I don't think that's sending a good message to the kids, but who am I? Who am I to say?
I know, he decks him with some webbing.
Yeah, webbing. We'll go with that.
But then the Tarantula's guys grab the Chancellor and throw him in the car.
The boss needs help!
Yep. But then Flash is like, hey, I have to help go save Lansky or else he's a dead man. And then Mary Jane, loving girlfriend she is, says, Flash, come back here, you nitwit.
Well, to be fair, it's Flash.
They don't want to fight me. I wouldn't want to fight me neither.
You'll be killed or worse, expelled.
And I love how they're wearing masks. Yeah, you might be killed or expelled or even worse. Then Flash is thinking how these aren't the same henchmen Tarantula used when he hijacked the Hudson River Dayliner some months ago.
I love the little asterisks. Way back in Spider-Man 134.
But I'm like, they're weird. Like half their faces are covered. How does Flash know it's not the same guys?
A junior G-Man. Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know they used G-Man in the 70s, but I'm going to let it go because it's old guys writing it. It's fine.
Scram, Buster. Yeah, see?
Listen to all this vocabulary you're getting. Good old pugnacious Flash. Pugnacious. Are you freaking kidding me?
And I love Flash just like runs right into that haymaker.
He played football or track or whatever. I believe it was football. I'm not sure anymore.
Yeah, so Tarantula's on the ground. Spider-Man's like, is he faking or did I knock him out cold? And then he kicks him in the midsection. Faking.
Hasta la vista, mi amigo. Uh-oh. Did James Cameron steal from Spider-Man?
Oh.
Have we discovered an ugly truth?
I'll be back, amigo. So yes, and then the car takes off and Tarantula buries the tips of those shoes in the trunk of the car.
Poke. Not poke, but poke. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's through metal,
like
though.
Polka dance? Like what? Polka dot? Like what? I don't think that's a word. I don't think that's an onomatopoeia either. Supervillain team up number 9. The Vision, Captain America, Iron Man, and more. Sorry.
That's okay. You got the ads. I don't have the ads.
My copy here.
So yes, there's...
So that's the issue we should be covering.
Oh yeah.
Next memo for capes.
Yes. So yeah, the Tarantulas guys are and him are driving away and terrorizing people in the streets. What?
I totally forgot we had a black person in this issue.
Oh yeah, Glory Grant. Yeah.
I know it's the 70s, but it still like gets me every time. It's just like. It's tough reading early comic books. That's all I'm saying. It's tough.
Well, I mean, it could be worse.
As a black woman, it's tough.
it could be worse. I don't think she called anyone a jive turkey.
Yeah, there's that. I ain't got no though, so that's kind of yeah.
But yeah, Peter drops his camera, breaks his camera, so he goes home and runs into his neighbor Glory Grant.
Not to be confused with any other Grants, because she's black. Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry.
But she bandages up his hand, because that's what women are good for.
Apparently.
And Mary Jane shows up.
Look at her go.
Her go? What?
Must be your overactive imagination, Petey.
Because he's like, you want to be friends again and bury the hatchet? Hatchet? What hatchet?
You ain't got no hatchet.
Oh, because Peter's like, oh, so that's why you're seeing Flash. Man, all these women trying to get back at Peter, now I guess Mary Jane's dating Flash to get back at him. Eventually, Felicia.
Poor Flash is really the moral of the story.
That's right. Everyone dates Flash trying to get back at Peter.
Poor Flash.
Oh my lord. Mary Jane should not get mad in the 90s when Felicia does that because she pulled the same crap.
Exactly. But, amnesias and retcons and sliding time scales and multiverses,
I know, but with sliding time, that should have been like five weeks ago.
Days ago. Ooh, it's a Lincoln Continental. I wonder if they got paid for that drop.
Because they go down to City Hall.
You can't fight City Hall.
It has to be the same Lincoln Continental. It has the same puncture marks in the trunk. Good lord.
I have to call the hospital about my Aunt May.
And it's like, wait, was she in the hospital at this point? But then it's like, she's always in the hospital.
I was going to say, she's like 90. Of course she's in the hospital. She's probably got a goiter or gout or something. Hashtag old people problems.
And what's with that evil look on Mary Jane's face when he says that?
She knows he's lying, but she ain't gonna call him out on it.
Oh, she does, yeah, because, eventually, I mean, when we get to the alien costume storyline, yeah, she reveals she's known him for years. He's Spider-Man, so.
So it was all in the groundwork, you see.
Oh, it's a big conspiracy. Stan laid the groundwork years ago. And so he runs to the bathroom. Everyone, all his friends always think he has irritable bowel syndrome.
Hey, Phil, do you know who won the Battle of Los Angeles? The champions or the nemesis?
The champions, you mean Hercules, Ghost Rider, Black Widow, Iceman, and Angel?
Mm-hmm. Nobody is even relevant. Maybe Black Widow. We'll see.
I believe that series lasted like a whole 17 issues, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say 15. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it wasn't even like around that. It was like
canceled out of
17.
Yeah, that's enough for you guys.
Yeah, because I think eventually they like wrapped up some of the stuff in like an issue of Spectacular Spider-Man or something.
Before that too had to change. Well, this one made it like what 246, 47 issues or something like that.
Yeah,
before they rebooted the volume or whatever.
Well, yeah, it went away for a couple years, and it came back with a renumber, and then once they got close to 300, they brought back the original numbering. So all in all the volumes, I think it made it to 310 or something.
Yeah,
but with breaks in between, like there was a few years there it wasn't being published. So
yeah, I think before it stopped being published, it got to like 246, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. I think not even right. 250.
Oh, no, it made it past 250. Yeah, no, I think you were right before when you said 260 something. Yeah, I think that was... So, yeah. Nice, decent run. I mean, 264, I think, continuous issues. So once Peter's done in the bathroom, he swings out the window to search for Tarantula.
See, lighter, perfecto. I'm so confused about
What? Sí, perfecto. You don't know Spanish?
I mean, it's just like out of nowhere. Why are we doing this? It's the 70s. Like, how many Americans really that aren't Spanish are speaking Spanish?
Buenos noches, mi amigo. As Tarantula takes out a guard.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? That's where's the library for people who took French in high school. Waste of time.
J'adore la fromage.
Everybody loves cheese.
I know. I wasted my time too. And then
in the basement.
I know. And then this is another weird thing. Like the mayor has like a secret elevator in City Hall.
Who's he? Oliver Queen on Arrow?
Although I guess, I mean, it is the Marvel universe. I mean, maybe it does make sense to have the mayor like in a sub basement or something.
Is that his safe room? That's probably a safe room.
Yeah, it's called his office.
I don't know why a mayor needs a safe room. That's really a waste of tax dollars.
Well, I mean, if newspaper publishers are getting attacked, I mean, don't you think the mayor's going to get attacked?
Yeah, but the mayor's a dime a dozen. Who cares?
Hold the city for ransom.
Yeah, I'd be like, let them die. We'll get a new one.
So, yeah.
I hear Tony Stark wants to run for mayor. It's fine.
I mean, Jameson and Fisk have already done it. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
So, yes, Spider-Man's battling Tarantula's goons in the elevator. Tarantula gets out. So once Spider-Man knocks him out, then he has to rip the door off the hinges. Oh, no, the elevator's going up, not down.
That doesn't even make sense then. It's like...
The mayor,
supposed to be like a safe place for evacuation. Oh, never mind.
The mayor wants a bird's eye view.
Never you mind. And I love how they have the little translation for mayor at the bottom.
Yes.
It's like, what? Oh, nice little advertisement from Mighty Thor, number 254.
Ooh.
Stone Men of Saturn. No one cares. No one cares.
They're back.
This is how advertisement should be, by the way. I don't need big full-page ads. Just put it in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Bottom.
Oh, this era was nice, because they just printed, like, the little blurb at the bottom of the page, yeah.
Get back to that.
Exactly.
I already paid you. Why am I paying for ads?
Charlie, is that you?
I'm old and crotchety, so probably.
Oh!
He knows.
So yeah, the tarantula makes it up to the mayor's office, and his right-hand man's like, "Oh, tarantula," and he mentions the Dayliner cruise ransom months ago again.
What's the matter, cutie pie? Never seen it upside down before. Why? Why? Who is on the good stuff? I need to know.
Peter Parker.
This is not the quippy Spider-Man that I'm used to. These are bad. These are all bad. Terrible banter.
And I didn't know an old American phrase is I'd like to see you try.
I still say that, but
what?
I'm old, so
no.
I say stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Matter of fact, I think that's going to be my 2020 T-shirt.
I'd like to see you try. So yeah, Spider-Man and Tarantula are fighting. Tarantula's his little boot spikes can shred Spider-Man's webbing.
Oh look, baby Eternals! It was only issue 8. Bless their hearts. This is like a nice little jog down memory lane. I love it.
Then Spider-Man throws Tarantula. What is that, into a display?
Oh, is he having a hard time with the door? What the hell?
Like he throws him into a display case or something? I don't know, but then Tarantula nails him with a piece of wood.
Ugh, the worst.
But the mayor can't get out because he's there between him and the door. If you're on the first floor, you could have dove out the window.
Exactly.
Then
that address ain't no good no more.
But Spider-Man tackles him out the window, but Tarantula grabs the mayor as he's falling out the window.
Yeah.
So Spider-Man saves the mayor while Tarantula gets away.
Wow, he was kind of bad at his job for a while, eh? But I love the realism.
What do you call?
Don't get me wrong.
What do you call that? The 70s?
60s to like 87, he was terrible at his job.
So he's a responsible married man.
Well, marriage will do that to you right here. That's why I don't want to get married.
Lil doesn't want to good at her job.
Being responsible. Caring for another human being that isn't myself or a dog? Forget it. Forget it. Meanwhile, at the mayor's office.
Oh, but then issue 2, Kraven the Hunter.
Yes.
What is this, Kelly Thompson Deadpool?
Oh, we can dream that it's not pushed back too far.
No. Well, I think it's supposed to be coming out in January sometime.
Everything seems like it's getting super delayed now, and I'm worried about the comic book industry again. This feels like 1995 all over again.
Yeah, Birds of Prey is pushed back like 5 weeks after the movie. Good going, DC.
It made more sense. It's like, hello, Megan. Like, I think we even said it as much. It's like, why are you... Hello, Megan. Yeah. Or hello, Glory Grant, in this case. Issue 2. Kraven is the hunter.
Kraven is the hunter. Oh, well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. This was alright issue, but not quite as classic as last episode's.
Definitely not something that I have memorized pretty much panel for panel. Definitely not. But I mean, it's just like I felt like the 60s one wasn't as bad with like the quote unquote slang of the time or whatever. Like it flowed a little bit better. This one is just like, ooh, it's so 70s it hurts. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's a modern man in the 70s.
Like I mean, I watch a lot of TV from the 70s, and even this doesn't jive right with me. It just doesn't.
You said jive.
Like pugnacious, I'm sure nobody was saying that. I'm just saying.
Somebody's showing off their vocabulary.
Yeah. The panel construction was also a little off. Like, I don't really dig like the big panel on top and then like the 3 on the bottom. Like, I like to see like more varied to make the flow of the action better. Like, it's the whole thing.
I'm gonna have to double check. I was gonna say, I don't think did we get a trademark Sal Buscema Ray Cross decking a guy across the room? I don't think we did. Well,
no, probably not. No, we
got the
tackles.
Yeah, we got the
kicks and tackles.
Yeah, we got the we got the big splash page tackle, not the right across the room.
Yeah. GC was like, I've had enough of your trash. Take it out. Redo it. But yeah, overall, it's still like a B-. It's Spidey. I mean, he is very cool, but that Taranti thing, never gonna happen. Stop trying to make it happen.
Yeah, maybe once, but quit bringing it up.
Back in my country.
Back in my country, Perich pig.
Oh, so yeah. I mean, it's you gotta have your collection because it's a #1, you know. Other than that, would you really pick it up? Probably not.
A collector's
The
item.
completionist.
A collector's item #1.
I see, like when they call it out on the cover, you just know it's garbage. Just saying, not for nothing. If you got it, like, yeah, all new series. See.
They should have been like, hey, they should have won Amazing Fantasy 15 and a message to you from the writer, the murderer of Gwen Stacy.
Exactly. They ever reprinted, that's what they should say.
Do you think back in the 70s at this point where it's like, you know, this is only what, like 3 years, was it like 3 years or 2 or 3 years after he murdered Gwen? So it's like, you know, when Mary Jane gets in a scrape where readers just like, oh crap, is he going to kill somebody else? Oh no, is Flash dead?
Well, like, okay, Flash can die, but I feel like Mary Jane can't. And like after all the hubbub of the build up and stuff of Mary Jane, I think she very much feels like one of those untouchable characters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, at this point in 76, it's like Gwen's gone. So yeah, Mary Jane's probably going to be the love interest because I don't think Black Cat has shown up yet. And
yeah.
I mean, it's 76. You can't have Spider-Man dating a black woman.
Right?
That would be crazy.
I think it was interracial marriage in all 50 states in 76, to be quite honest.
True. That's
I have to double check.
Exactly.
God, we live in a dystopian country and nobody talks about it, but it's fine. It's fine. Not the place for it. But God. I was born 50 years too soon, I tell you. 50 years too soon. I want to be living on Mars.
In a flying car.
I can do a flying car. I know how to fly a Cessna. That's all I need. I'm good. I don't need a flying car.
Good Lord.
Anyway.
All right.
Shall we?
Yeah, shall we get out of here? Yes. All right, so yes, next episode, everyone, send in your thoughts, because as we keep bringing up, yes, we're going to be covering the very first arc of Ultimate Spider-Man from Mr. Brian Michael Bendis. So, of course, it's going to be 7 issues, so.
Ooh, we are going to cut the fat on that one, let me tell you.
Everything, the 2 issues we covered last week, yeah, it's going to take at least 7 next week for Bendis. Because, you know.
So much world building.
Bendis.
More like self-talking, but whatever. We'll get there.
Teenage high school drama. Anyway, so yes, send your thoughts on that, and then the week after that will be our.
Is this Riverdale?
What?
What is this, Riverdale?
Oh, Bendis' hands, maybe. And then the week after, we'll be covering the month's new issues. So send us your thoughts on new issues also. So send us your thoughts. You can be wordy, just like Mr. Bendis. Email us at capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow all of the Ultimate Spider-Cast and all the Capes and Lunatics social media at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book. That's right. Read what some of the greats tell you about the life of podcasting. Especially if you're interested, even if you're just a creative. And check the show notes in this and every episode for the Amazon.com link for Southgate Media Group. It will affect your shopping, not at all, but it'll help raise a little money to help keep the network afloat and get these episodes up. Because As hard as it believe, these do cost money, so.
Broadband ain't cheap.
Nope. All right, Miss Lilith Hellfire, where can people talk to you bilingually?
If you nerds love cheese, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire and on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 69. 2020, I swear I'm going to post like every other day at least. So be sure to follow me if you're into, crazy social media posts and memes.
She said cheese.
Gobble, gobble. I knew I would come to regret that drop, but it's fine. Gobble, gobble. Hello, Megan.
That's right. So, again, join us next time for our trip through Brian Michael Bendis' first Spider-Man art. And then coming in February, we're going to have more Bendis stuff, so stay tuned. But until next time, swing on back.
Whip. And Philip hates me.